Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So today I'm here to do a kind of different video than my last one. So if you didn't see my last one, I did a kind of simple makeup look for Valentine's Day. In case you didn't know, it is February and you know that's the month of love apparently. And yeah, so yesterday's video I did a look that you could potentially do on Valentine's Day, but I thought today we'll kind of turn it around a bit and do like an anti-Valentine's Day look. I'm not opposed to Valentine's Day, I just don't really see the point of it. I mean, I've always been the kind of person that if I love someone, I will tell them constantly and they know, and it doesn't have to be like a specific date to tell someone. But I guess it's the same when it comes to like Mother's Day or Father's Day. It's just a kind of commercial thing about it. But anyway, enough of that. But I just wanted to just do like a full face, so I thought let's do something that's a bit alternate. And I'm going to be using my Jack palette from The Nightmare Before Christmas by Makeup Revolution. And yeah, I'm just going to do like a full face, so I thought I would start off just on like my base first and then go from there. So it's just a couple of products, nothing is new, everything is just kind of, oh, I saw it and I want to use it. So I'm going to go with my project pan and I'm going in with the Ordinary primer, and this one I keep on forgetting to use. In case you probably didn't know, I've mentioned it like so many times, but I have a project pan that I want to use, and I know that I have been doing like makeup hauls and stuff like that and buying stuff, but I just can't help myself sometimes. Like I feel like if I really want to purchase something, I'm gonna do it. But the whole point of like the project pan is for me to kind of use certain products a bit more, and I'm definitely doing that because, you know, sometimes there are certain products that I don't use and they just get left behind because I'm using so many other different ones. But for this project pan, I feel like I'm doing quite well, like especially with this kind of primer itself. It's such a nice primer, and that I keep on forgetting how much I really like it, so I just keep on just picking it up really. So yeah, today I thought I would do just a kind of red black look, even though obviously I know I did a red look yesterday, and today is technically Valentine's Day, but I mean, am I gonna be doing anything? No, because it's lockdown and festival. And I mean, yes, I do have, like, you know, me and my husband, we've been together for almost, well, 7.5 years now. That's that's insane. No, actually it's like 7 years because December was like our anniversary of when we got together. But it's sometimes, I mean, it is nice to do things like, but I mean, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, you know, I tell him that I love him every day and he tells me he loves me every day. And I know that a lot of people love Valentine's Day, especially if you're like in a new relationship and you're just excited because, you know, you really want to make it work with this person. And of course, like, especially when you have like a younger generation of kids who, you know, having their first boyfriend or having their first girlfriend or partner or anything, and you get excited because it's a reason to kind of shower them with gifts and, you know, buy them a rose and this and that. And I think when I was younger, I kind of did like it, but now as I'm getting a bit older and where we've been together for so long, I'm just kind of like, it's just like another day. To be honest, like I still appreciate, you know, Mother's Day and Father's Day and stuff. Like I always want to get my mum something because she absolutely, like, I think she just appreciates it a bit more. Whereas if it's my partner, we just, if we want to buy each other a gift anytime, I just kind of do it anyway. I don't really care. Like, as long as we can pay our bills and we have money to do stuff, you know, you don't have to just narrow it down just to one day of the year, even though I kind of forgot when it was because I was looking online and of course everyone's like, Valentine's Day, this, that, because as soon as like Christmas is over, they start bringing in all the other stuff, you know, like there's freaking Easter eggs outside already, and I'm like, Easter's not until April, and we're only in February. Like as soon as it hit January, everywhere had, you know, Easter and Valentine's Day, and for me it's just boring. Like every year you just know what's going to happen. Like when I used to work in retail, the shops that I worked in, not all of them did like Valentine's Day stuff, although like when I worked in Lush, obviously they do like Valentine's Day type of stuff, but when I worked in Forbidden Planet, it was a comic shop, so they never had any Valentine's Day kind of things, even though, you know, being a geek, we have love, you know. A lot of the geek stereotype is that geeks don't have boyfriends and girlfriends and stuff, but now it's different. Like it's cool to be a geek and it's cool to love comics and stuff, thanks to the Marvel and DC world. But anyway, I'm just going kind of off tangent here. But yeah, no, I just love people being in love as well. I know it sounds so strange because I'm doing like anti-Valentine's Day kind of look, but I appreciate people who, that, you know, go out of their way to show their love to people. I'm not even showing you what products I'm using. I've always put everything down in like the comment in the description anyway. Ignore my hairband. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a bit cool when it comes to my hair accessories, but I'm not really doing my best. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I love when people, you know, make an effort towards, you know, looking after their partner and love and stuff. But I'm just kind of like, I don't need anything, because my husband was like, do you want anything Valentine's? And I'm like, no. And he's like, is it a trap? And I was like, no, honestly, like I'm not the kind of person who is kind of like, oh, you haven't got me anything, because I know there's obviously so many people out there who are like that, who say they don't want anything, but they end up with like, can't believe you didn't buy me anything. Like that stuff just really annoys me. It's like a kind of entrapment kind of thing, which I'm not into. But I mean, if you are, then cool for you. I mean, yeah, but honestly, I was just like, I don't want anything, because like I just said it, like I was like, if I want anything in life, I would buy it myself, because I have a job and I'm able to afford things. Like when I was much younger, I couldn't buy things that I wanted, but if I want something now, I just purchase it. What's the difference? Like it doesn't matter. Right, so I've done my base. Everything is looking just normal. I mean, I'm not doing anything special. So I'm going to go on to the eyes. I just need to prime me eyelids, and then we're going to go on with an eye look. It took me ages to kind of, I still don't really know what kind of look I want, but I feel like I can just, I make it up as I go along. You guys know that. Like if you watch my videos, I don't plan what I'm doing unless it's like a certain palette. I mean, even today when I was looking at my palettes, I was like, what am I supposed to use? But then I was just like, I really want something that's kind of like red and then has like a black shimmer to kind of put on underneath. And so I thought, when I looked at this palette, I was like, you know what, this has a black shimmer, it has a red as well, and I have used this palette a few times already, but it doesn't matter. Like it's the shades that I want, and it saves me from dipping in and out of other palettes. So let's go in first with let's go in with Sandy Claws, because it's a red. So what I want to do is like a red on the outside and then a black kind of shimmer on my lid, and then we'll see how it goes from there, because again, making it up as I go along, and I'm just moving stuff around because I just want, there we go. I've got such a small space of where I put things. So like I said, Sandy Claws, and we're taking just a big fluffy brush and we're just going to go on the outside. Just make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing as well. Right. It's taken me a while to kind of get into this palette, because I did mention kind of like on my favourite videos that I do really like this palette, but it's kind of taking its time to kind of feel right for me, because, you know, there's certain shades that are really pigmented, and then there's some shades which don't really work at all. And I think that's the problem with Revolution products, that some of them are really pigmented and then some just don't work out very well. So what I'm going to do is just kind of blend this in a bit more and make sure I don't go too crazy today, even though we're anti-valentizing it. Is that even a word? Anti-valentizing? I don't know. Right, let's go in this side. I know I'm quite close up, but just so you guys can see. And I think my angle is not too bad. This shade is super nice. I have used this before. I think I used it when I first got the palette, because obviously it's red. It's my jam. Red is my jam. And I was kind of looking online, different kind of inspiration, like kind of looks to do for an anti-Valentines. And I did see that Nikki Tutorials did one years ago, I think it was. But it still had like pink in it and stuff. And I was just like, I want to kind of steer away from kind of like a lovey-dovey kind of look. But so far this is coming out okay. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to go in with a black next. So what I'm going to do is probably go in with a matte black and then add the shimmer on top. I hope it works. So there is Hinterlands, which is just here. And I think that might be a bit of a dark brown, but let's see. Let's add it like a bit at a time and then just build it up. Okay, yeah, it's a bit patchy, but we're just going to blend it in. Okay, just going to kind of, again, blend it because I don't want the black to be like the main shade. I just want it to be like the base for the shimmer. Just noticed that I've added so much red onto my nose. Looking like Rudolph. That's great. Christmas is gone. So, right, this is doing quite nicely. Okay. It's not looking too bad. I will clean up the edges when I go off camera, because sometimes I need to, like here and here, I'm always just like super messy, so I will clean that. And then we're going to go in with the shimmer now. So it's called Jack's House, which is just here. And look, I'm going to just take a fluffy brush because I want to just blend it in and then see how it looks. Oh, that's very nice. It's kind of come out like a bluish black. Does that make sense? That's actually really nice. I'm actually quite surprised. It actually looks better in person than it does on camera. What a surprise. But just blend it out a bit. Quite surprised. Not in a horrible way, but like, again, like I mentioned, sometimes these palettes are very hit and miss. I need to give the Beauty and the Beast one another go as well. But this is nice. Okay. As you can see, you've got like the kind of gradualness of the black and the red. And it's not, like the red is still there, so that's what I kind of wanted. I don't want the red to obviously disappear because there's no point in putting it on if it's just gonna go. But okay, just poking myself in the eye. I have such a bad habit of doing that, it's insane. Right. Okay, so that's looking pretty good so far, if I don't say so myself. What I'm gonna do off camera, I'm just gonna go no, actually, let's just carry on a little bit. What am I doing? Let's just go on my lower lash line, and I'm going to take a smaller brush because I don't want it to like overpower. So I'm going to go in with 0, which is kind of like an orange red, and I'm going to go on my lower lash line here. Oh, it's kind of an orange. Have I just ruined? No, that's fine. I'll just add it a bit here. I'm not going to go too badly. It looks red in the actual palette itself. So I'm just adding a small amount. So then I can add a bit of a shimmer on the side here. These Beauty Bay brushes are really, really good. I got them in like a mini set. I think they were like part of the pastel set. And they're just really good because it's really, really precise. Like it's got such a nice kind of nib on the end. And then let's go in with, should we go in with maybe Graveyard, which is a grey shimmer, and that is going to go just on the rest of my lower lid. I know I'm putting on like tons of colours, but it's hopefully going to make the eyes pop a bit. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. So what I am going to do now, I'm going to go off camera and like tidy everything up and put on a couple of other bits, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided to put on the rest of my face because yeah, it just save time. So I used some of my Huda Beauty eyeliner just for the bottom. I used my V Cosmetics mascara, and then I lastly went in with the Coven lipstick. So Coven is part of the brand called Killstar, and yeah, this is in the shade Eternal. So this is kind of nice purple look. So yeah, this is my finished look. I really, really like it. Is it Anti-Valentines Day? I mean, kind of, because it's not like complete love hearts and all that shabam, but I really, really like it. Like yeah, it works really well, and I'm actually quite surprised at how well it has turned out. So let me know what you think. If you know, like the look, don't look, whatever. But if you are celebrating Valentine's Day, I do hope you have a nice one and get some nice gifts. If you're not, I hope you have a nice day, because it's your day too, to just chill out and just do whatever the hell you want. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. And don't forget to follow me on my social media, because I upload pictures and all that things. Wow, I'm so cool. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're healthy, safe, all that whole shabammy bam. But yeah, bye guys.